Okay, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well today. So we are going to start into Chapter 2, Section 3. And Chapter 2, Section 3 involves solving equations with variables in them. And actually, not just single-step equations, but multi-step equations. So in the last couple of sections, we talked about solving single-step equations. Now we're going to move into more not terribly complicated, but a little bit more complicated types of problems. So here is an example of what I'm talking about. So you can see in this problem we have 3m plus 4 equals negative 11. So the first thing you always want to do is identify where is the variable and what is happening to it. So in this case, the 3 is multiplying the m, and then we also have a 4 that is adding to the m. So we need to get rid of both of those numbers over there, the 3 and the 4, so we can get our variable by itself. So anytime you're solving these multi-step equations, the first thing you always want to try to do here is you want to move the variable, or not the variable, the numbers that are furthest away from the variable. So we actually are going to subtract 4 on both sides, like this. And so what we end up with then is the 4's cancel, and we have 3m is equal to negative 15, just like that. All right, now looking at our new expression that we've created, the m still has a 3 attached to it, and that 3 is multiplying the m. So in order to undo multiplication, we are going to divide. So we're going to divide this side by 3, and then we're going to divide this side by 3. Now, when I do that, that is going to undo the 3, and I'm going to be left with m equals negative 5. There's your solution. M is negative 5. Okay. Now, if I wanted to check this, I'm going to write check. I'm going to write the original equation that you see up here, this 3m plus 4 equals negative 11. But in place of this m right there that I circled, I'm going to put our answer, negative 5. So watch how I do this. I'm going to write 3 and then negative 5 plus 4 equals negative 11. So now we just begin to simplify this. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15 plus 4 equals negative 11. Negative 15 plus 4 is negative 11, which equals negative 11. So it worked. Our check worked out, so we're good. We solved it. Let's try another one. So here's number 2. Um, First thing again, we want to identify the variable. There's an f right there. So what is happening to that f right there? Well, there's a couple things that are happening to that f. The first thing is the negative 7 is multiplying the f, and it's subtracting the 9. So I need to undo the multiplication, and I need to undo the subtraction. So we're always going to undo addition or subtraction first, though. So I'm going to do that by adding 9 to this side, and then adding 9 to this side. And if you notice, I'm lining up the like terms so we know what is getting added to what. So these two cancel because negative 9 plus 9 is 0, and we're left with negative 7f. Now over here, I have 12 plus 9, which is 21, like that. All right, so we still have that negative 7. It's still multiplying the f. So since it's multiplying, I'm going to undo it by dividing. And you do need to show what you're doing to both sides. As a point that I want to show you right here, if you look at this, I'm showing plus 9 on both sides, and then I showed divided by negative 7 on both sides. You need to show your work as you're working down through these problems. Each step, do not skip each step. So negative 7 divided by negative 7 is 1. So that goes away, and we're just left with f. And on this side, 21 divided by negative 7 is negative 3. So there's our solution. F is negative 3. To check, we are going to write our expression, our original equation, negative 7, and then the f is negative 3 minus 9, like that. So the left-hand side still stays 12. We're going to multiply -7 and -3 first, and we're going to get 21. And then we have -9. And 21 minus 9 is indeed 12. And so if you look, our check worked. We got a true statement. That means we solved our original problem down here correctly. All right, so the last one for the day is going to be this number 3, okay? And so this number 3 is a little trickier. I'm going to draw a line first. I always like to draw my line. Remember, because when you draw a line, whatever you do to one side of the equation, you got to show to the other. So there's two things happening to this variable, and I'm going to highlight the variable. The variable is a right there. There are two things. There is addition of 2, right? So that 2 is adding to the a. There's also division by 11. So we need to undo both of those. We are going to undo the addition, or if there was subtraction, we would undo subtraction. Addition or subtraction first. So to get rid of this plus 2, we're going to subtract 2 on both sides. So I'm going to subtract 2 here. I'm going to subtract 2 here. So these two cancel. On the left side, it's -3 minus 2, which is -5. And on the right-hand side, I have a divided by 11 still. All right, so now we need to undo the division by 11. So we're going to undo that by multiplying by 11, just like that, and just like that. And you can see these 11s are going to cancel over here. That's what's supposed to happen. And we're just left with our variable a. Over here, we have 11 times -5, which gives me -55 like that. And there's our solution for a. To do a check, same as the last two, we're going to write our original equation. The a is -55 over 11 like that. So I plugged this -55, I plugged it right in there for a. And then we're going to double check that it worked. And so we have a -3 equals 2. -55 divided by 11 is -5 like that. Okay, and so we have still -3 on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have 2 minus 5. So if you have 2 and you take away 5, you end up with -3. And there you go. We can see our check worked again because we got a true statement, which means our solution is correct. So, all right, guys, there's 3 examples for today. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.